Hello dear viewer, wherever you come from, near and far. If you're seeing this video, I assume that you are interested in gaming on YouTube, and this is exactly what I want to talk about today, especially from the viewpoint of a small creator. I'm Luke, welcome to my channel, and let's get started. Some additional info on the gameplay maybe, because I will be not playing while telling you all the info and my thoughts on the topics we are talking about today. The gameplay is from the game Death Stranding by Japanese mastermind Hideo Kojima, just in case you didn't know the game. And maybe in addition, before we start, a little disclaimer, because I know that my point of view will not be everyone's point of view. There is many people in this world who will have different, views on stuff. And of course, I want to say it in the very beginning of this video already, that I'm not here to make anyone bad. If it works for a creator, what they are doing, then I'm happy for them and I hope that they can continue doing this. But I want to still talk about it, and please keep in mind this is not, making someone down or something. So, okay, let's get started then with the real topic. Becoming big on YouTube was always a struggle. From the very beginning, there was many creators who started early and haven't survived this journey. Not only putting in the work, but also a big portion of luck are required to become big and stay big on YouTube. So as this journey has started as a fun project online, commentating over gameplay videos or in general broadcasting yourself, this has changed in the last few years immensely, and to the point where some people are talking about broadcasting yourself has died. Broadcasting your company is here now. Since a few years, YouTube slid more and more into this cold, voidy feeling where you have the feeling that nothing is fun anymore. It doesn't even look like the creators themselves have fun anymore creating stuff. New channels that are rising now from the ground are completely different, and in many ways there is like a dark undertone to them. I'm talking about the slop tubers, and don't get me wrong, as I said in my disclaimer in the beginning of the video, this is not a problem, because I wish everyone luck who is successful with this stuff they do, right? But I don't like the direction this all is like developing into. With the big rise of the drama channels, especially like drama commentary, now gaming has slid into a all-time low on YouTube, to the point where I, myself a gamer who was always interested in like gaming videos, can't even find new creators. They are not getting recommended to me, and this is because I started watching a few people who of course are still gamers, but for example they have slid somehow into political commentary now, or even are just right out doing drama online with other creators. Drama by itself is not a problem, because it's a niche for a reason. It's a part of entertainment. We have this in movies and in TV in general. But the big problem, and especially on YouTube, is the algorithm itself. Because when you start looking up videos that are highly dramatic, the algorithm is thinking, oh, you have watched this video for a very long time, so let me recommend other creators to you that are doing the same stuff. And this is the beginning of a down spiral for every viewer who is getting trapped on this path. Because the manipulation of the viewer that comes from this is outright bad. For instance, I'm from Germany, and we had all this reporting on the situation in the United Kingdom, for example, and I was alone from the reportings. I was thinking personally, oh my god, this must be so bad over there. Why should I go to London and want to visit London? But luckily I have family there, so I had to go and visit, and I found out it's not that bad at all. There is no gangs who are stealing your phone all the time. Of course, I was watching out for people who would be trying to do this, but in the places that we have been, there was no one who was even trying this, and we were in like empty streets and stuff like that. So yeah, you have to be very careful with the stuff that is being said on YouTube. So you can see from this little example that I have experienced on my own skin that this can create a narrative of fear which many people actually fall for. And this was only the news, especially news that like political commentators love to take and show you because no one else is talking about this. I mean, they just took it from some news, right? They take it and make a completely new narrative out of it. They shift your attention to a different point, and so they can win you over for their own point of view, worldview. You're a tool, basically. The same is happening in the dating scene, like the red pills, the blue pills, the black pills, or whatever pills there are, even I don't even know all of them. But this is also happening there. The gender war in the comments between male and female users on the platforms like Instagram, TikTok, wherever you are, is booming, and it's a big business, especially for the creators who are actually making money with this. And even more these days than ever before, you have to think of one simple term. If something is for free, you are the product. And in this case, you are the product because they take your attention, they keep you in a loop, because they exactly know if they make the drama big enough, you will always be coming back and asking for more. A new tool on the platform has become AI, obviously, where to the point, where you don't even know anymore sometimes if the content is made by a human being or by a machine. This is not bad, it's a new way making money, but it's also a little bit lazy and unpersonal. And to be honest, this is why broadcast yourself is dying, because there is no self anymore. And it's of course not only YouTube, right? Spotify, for example, has so many AI songs now that even people who are discovering new songs, they don't even know that this artist doesn't exist at all. It's basically so bad that people can't differentiate between real and unreal anymore. And this is made on purpose. As a human creator, it has therefore become really, really hard to make something good because AI exactly has studied you and exactly knows which buttons to push to keep you hooked, to keep you on the video, and to come back again. And this is why it's so hard for small creators who are starting now and try to, being personal, trying to bring themselves into the videos, why they are struggling so much, because basically AI has overwritten what you are expecting from the video without you even knowing this. And you are not even to blame, because why should you watch some dude with 20 followers on his little channel when you have seen a master production on a channel with like 500,000 subscribers? So it is completely understandable that you will prefer the good content over the maybe fresh but badly or poorly made content. And of course there's the difference with the genders, right? Because males have to be especially either good looking for people to watch them, or being like a real crack in talking, or at least good at what they are playing at. Whereas female creators can just sit around, smile a little bit into the camera, or being sad and a little bit of crying and cleaning their room, and then bam, they get 4,000 subs within 10 videos. This is how it works. It has never been different, because I think the YouTube community, and especially the community of viewers, has always been more male dominated. So it is completely logical that women are way more successful these days on YouTube. But as I said many times in this video now, I'm not trying to make someone bad. If someone is successful with the stuff they are doing, then they have done something correct, obviously, and they are successful for a reason. To not make this video too long, it's no wonder that people are losing hope in everything. It's no wonder that people are losing motivation in everything. It's just the times we live in. Everything has become super negative, and if we don't work on this, this will be basically the downfall of us all, of this YouTube platform, other platforms, and especially society in general. Because maybe it's online, but online and offline have now become often so connected to each other. The one is influencing the other. So thank you very much for listening. If you have come this far, this is Luke. Leave a like and subscribe, and I hope to see you in another video. Thank you very much.